Okay, we talked about the start menu. It is time to talk about other places of this beautiful desktop, and one of the places is taskbar. As you can see, taskbar, it is divided into different areas, and I'm going to highlight all of this. All of this place is called taskbar, but we have on the right side what is called system tray. I highlighted it in blue. And the rest of it, again, it is taskbar. So how can I customize this left part first, and then I will go for the right side that is called system tray or notification bar or whatever you call it. Doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, if I right click on this taskbar, I can see that it is locked. And what does lock mean? It has a lot of meanings. First of all, let me unlock it. If I right click and go and click on lock the taskbar again, you can see it is not locked any longer. Now I can go to the taskbar, press my left mouse button and hold it, and now drag this taskbar to the top, drag it to the left, drag it to the right, wherever I want to. I prefer to have it on the bottom of my screen, but you can place it anywhere you want it, just by unlocking the taskbar and dragging that. The second thing is this. If I move my mouse over this taskbar slightly, you can see on the edge of this taskbar the cursor changes to a double-headed arrow. Now if I press my left mouse button and hold it, I can drag it up. Now I have 2 rows of taskbars, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can see that it can even, take up to about half of this desktop, but it cannot go upper any longer. Again, I prefer to have it a little, tiny. I want only 1 row of icons in this taskbar. The third thing is this. If I right click on taskbar and go to properties, I can see that we have a use small taskbar buttons. In my case, I have selected that. I can deselect it and press apply. You can see taskbar now holds, bigger icons. I can click on that and click on apply. Now you can see I have small icons, and I prefer small icons here. So these are different items of my taskbar. I can of course select the taskbar from here too. Okay, I click on apply task. That's it. Now, if I open different programs, you can see a grouping of items happen here. For example, I open different programs here. I open Internet Explorer. Now the first Internet Explorer opens just by clicking on this. Now if I want to open another Internet Explorer by clicking on here, I need to right click on that. That's because if I left click on that, it is going to select it, minimize it, or maximize it. So for the second one, I need to right click here and go and select Internet Explorer from the list. Now I can see I have 2 Internet Explorer. Now I want to open a third one, a fourth one. Now you can see that whenever I open different windows from one item on my taskbar, the taskbar, changes to show me there are different pages. Now if I hover my mouse over this, I can see these different pages. I can go to these pages and you can see that it comes forward. I haven't clicked anything yet. I just want to take a look. You can see that the others are disappearing. And now I can even close them from here by clicking on this little X here. So this is called the arrow peak, and it has been here since Windows 7. So you can have arrow peak, and if your graphic card supports better than this, you can see a better view of your arrow peak. If I want to close all of these windows at once, I can right click and go and select close all windows from here. Okay, this is a very nice feature. Now if I want to open a program that is not in taskbar, I need to go to start menu. For example, I want to open one of these apps. And the beauty is, let me organize this is a better view. The beauty is, if you open these apps, they are not going to, be full screen. They are going to open as a desktop program, and this is an enhancement in Windows 10. This is very nice. Now, for example, what I'm going to open is opening the reader. So I click on reader. As you can see, it tells me the resolution is too low. You cannot open this app in here. Okay, I have to stick with this resolution. I cannot have it bigger. So I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let me go and open another application. For example, I want to open Revit. Okay, let me open Revit. I click on Revit and Revit opens, and the Revit button appears in the taskbar after a moment, of course. Now you can see the Revit button here. I can see that this is here, and I cannot tell if it is kind of pinned here or if it is just an open program. That's okay. If I right click here, I can see that it tells me pin this program to taskbar. If I want to have it here, I can just pin it, and it is going to be here forever. If I want to remove it, I can right click here and go and select now unpin it from this start menu. So you can see some items are pinned here. You can pin your items here, and whatever program you open, there would be a button on the taskbar to show you different options for your program. So I want to close Revit. I don't want to work with this here. I just want to show you that I know Revit. Okay. This is this part of your taskbar. Let me go to the right side of the taskbar. That is called system tray or notification area. These are the different names that you can select for this. First of all, you can see there is a clock here. That's a very nice clock. You can customize it. If I go and click on this clock, I can see that this is the one clock I see, and the calendar on the left side. I can have multiple clocks here, up to 3. Let me do this. Change date on my setting link. I click on that. It opens for me date and time. If I want to change time zone, I can go here and select, for example, another time zone. For example, I am in New York, so I prefer to select New York. Where are you, New York? This is here. The Eastern, that's -5. That's -5 Eastern time. So if I am in New York, you can select it, and I can have automatically adjust colors for daylight saving time. Let me have it. Now it is 11 in the morning. If I want to change the date, I can go to change date and select a different date. For example, if it is the 4th of November, I can select the 4th and click on OK. Now it is OK. I can, of course, change calendar setting by going to here and say, select another type of calendar. Let me have this and cancel this out. Cancel this out as well. Now this is the part that I want to show you. I can have different clocks. For example, if I want to have a clock for Tokyo, I can go and find Tokyo from this list. Tokyo. It should be around. I don't know if Tokyo has a clock here, but I'm sure that there is a clock for. Let me find somewhere. I don't know. Dhaka, for example, Kuala Lumpur, or another place such as Tehran or Moscow. For example, Moscow. I can name it Moscow here. And I want to have a third clock. I want to go and see the time of, for example, 0 time. Let me select it. The 0 time is called UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. That's it. And I want to call it UTC. And click on OK. Now if I go and have my mouse over this, I can see 3 different clocks. And if I click once, I can see 3 different clocks. One of them is bigger. This is the place that I am in. The other places have names over them. So this is the clock size. Now you can see I have two different languages here. If I click on here, you can see that I have French and I have English. How did I do that? I'm going to talk about this later when I'm talking about language setting. And I have an icon for my audio, for network, and if I go here, I can see a little triangle. What is this? It tells me that there are some hidden items here, and because you do not go for them too often, I'm going to hide it from your view. I can go and customize this list. If I go to customize, I can see that I can have different items. For example, for network, I can go and select hide icon and notification, or only show notifications. For volume, I do not go for volume too often, so I prefer to have it hidden. I do not go for example, Windows Explorer when I'm having a printing job. I prefer to hide it, or have only notification whenever I have a print job. I prefer to see that. Or and I can click on OK. You can see the list has changed here. Now if I want to see all of them, I can just go to customize again and click on always show all icons and notifications and click on OK. That's it. Now I'm not going to have this. If I want to go back, I can just right click anywhere on the taskbar, go to properties, and go and select the let me find it, tool, the start menu or notification. Where are your notification? I prefer to, that's it, on the taskbar. You can go to select customize, and this opens the same window, and I click on this, remove it, and click on OK. Click on OK again, and that's it. Now you have this little triangle again here.